Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, it is 4:15, about 4:18 on Tuesday, guys. And I'm coming on because I'm making dinner. Now what I'm gonna make today is, I was gonna make chicken parm, but I just felt like not doing it. It's a lot of work and I just didn't feel like, I was motivated to do it, but then I felt like, I'm gonna make something easier, which is these guys. Julie hasn't had these yet since she's been back, and she hasn't had mussels in a while, so I'm going to do the mussels. I have three boxes, which is perfect for me, Julie, Darren, and Bill, because Frankie's not here. He's away till the end of the week. And so I have three boxes, and I also have some shrimp that I'm going to throw into them. Okay, some raw shrimp. Now, what I love about these is, as opposed to the homemade, regular, mussels that you buy in the thing and you have to, whatever, these come in sauce. These right here are in the white wine sauce. They have one that comes in a butter sauce and butter garlic sauce, and this one is the white wine, and I have three of the same one. So I'm going to add a little butter to it and what I do is it has sauce in them, so I just add to it and make a little bit more sauce because we like it very saucy. So I always add extra stuff to it to make it more sauce. I'll add the water from the pasta, to thicken it up a little bit. I'll add a little bit of cooking wine or whatever that I have here, or whatever, butter or whatever. It's just delicious, guys, and it's a really, really good meal over pasta, any kind of pasta you want. Preferably spaghetti or linguine or angel hair is what we like to have it on the that kind of pasta, not like ziti or rigatoni or something like that. But you can have it however you want. So yeah, so we're gonna get started now. What I gotta do is I gotta get a pot up for the water. Trying to think what pots I'm gonna use. I might use my new stainless steel. I think I'm gonna do that for the pasta. And then I'm trying to think of what pan I'm gonna use for the mussels. The biggest one I have, which might be the yellow one, the yellow pots. Yeah, let me check it out. Give me 1 second. All right, people. So, we're gonna cut the garlic up. I'm gonna use fresh garlic. Woo! Flying garlic. So I decided to use my yellow pans, and I decided to use my stainless steel pot, my spaghetti pot. Is it inside the thing?
Well, where do you guys want to put it?
I'm saying, it's not inside the thing? Oh, it's not inside the thing. I put it in the box. I thought it was in one of the boxes. Is it on top, maybe?
Oh.
All right, guys. So let's cut this off. Like, it's so much easier to buy the peeled, but I don't know. I try to save money. It's good to save money where you can. So sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. So it's not the end of the world.
It would be nice if you actually grow your own.
Right? Yeah, I didn't grow garlic. Yeah, next year maybe I'll try to grow garlic.
Maybe when you get your own little farm.
Yeah, my own little farm.
This actually needs to be washed.
My own little farm in my 60s. I think that ship has sailed.
What?
My own little farm. My own little homestead.
Ah, so possible. Never doubt the unexpected.
My son-in-law is very optimistic.
Never doubt the unexpected. You don't know what it will come like.
Yeah, maybe I'll win the lotto someday or something like that.
You gotta take a little bit more positive than that. If you want it that bad, you'll go get it.
Well, how else are you gonna get it if you don't win the lotto?
Like I said, if you want it that bad, you'll think of ways to go get it.
Yeah, but if I was 30 years old, but I'm 60.
I don't. There you go with that mindset, man.
All right, moving on. Let's do the garlic. This is not something that I put onions in, guys. This is a seafood thing, so I don't put onions in this meal. I don't think I need that much garlic. I think that's good. That's good right there. I think, anyway. All right, let's get it peeled. So Julie and Darren are home from their honeymoon. They had an amazing time. Back to reality, unfortunately for them. But yeah, I'll show you. Actually, they brought us back some stuff, and I'll show you what they brought us. They brought me back these beautiful utensil things. Aren't they beautiful? They say the name on there. I don't mind if you say it this time now. They went to Punta, where was it? The Dominican Republic. Yes, so they got me these beautiful spoon set. I'm so excited for that. Beautiful. They got us they got Billy a coffee cup. Nice coffee cup with a little spoon, because he's the coffee man. And they got us some coffee. Yes, from the island. So excited to have this. I can't wait to taste it. It might give me the D word. Too much information, I know. But I'm definitely going to try it. Excited, guys. And also a cute little magnet. So cute, right? Look at that beautiful lady. Such a beautiful lady. I love it. All right. Let's get moving on this now. Yeah, so that was exciting. This piece of garlic is completely bad. So let's just get this peeled. I'm not going to have you on the whole time while I'm peeling the garlic, because it's you've seen it before, and it's probably kind of boring. So I don't know. Some people like it. I actually, when I watch videos, I love to watch videos like people that are cutting and just like, doing this kind of stuff. It just relaxes me, and I love it. I love to watch videos like that. If they're not cutting or whatever, if people that like that they don't cut in front of you, or they don't they don't keep it they don't keep the camera like on you actually doing things. I'm not saying the whole entire time, but I like that's what I like. I like to watch things like that. And sometimes people cut it off. They don't show it. They might show you what they're doing, but they don't show you the exact thing. I personally like that, so I like showing that as well, because I feel like the people who like that enjoy that. But not everybody does. And if you don't, you can always fast forward through it. You don't have to watch. Whatever you don't want to watch, that's the perfect thing about YouTube, is that you can fast forward or delete or whatever you want to do, and move on, or, whatever. You don't have to stay on that part. Like a lot of people, say, they give you a number like on the video. If you go to 12 point whatever, that's when the video changes. Or if you don't want to see this, go to a different part of the video. They give you a number. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. If you don't want to look at it, you don't want to look at it. You can move on from it, or you fast forward. And because honestly, that's what I do. If there's something that I'm watching and that's boring me, and I want to see something else on the video, or I want to go to the cutting part or whatever it is, I just fast forward it. You're still watching the video. You're just watching, the parts that you really care about more, and that's okay. So, that's the thing about it. So you can pick and choose what you want to watch, and that's just the greatness of it. So yeah. So anyway, that's what I enjoy. I started out as a YouTuber watching YouTube. you know, and saying, oh my God, like, I can do that. Like, I want to do that. Like, you know. So, yeah. I love it. It's fun. There's lots of good, more good than bad. So that's why I'm still here. Because if there wasn't, I'd be gone. But there's more good than bad. So I love the community that I have. You always have to, with anything, you always have to wean out the bad parts of the community, and then you keep the good ones. That's what you do. That's what anything in life, you do that. So YouTube is no different, guys. No different. I'm very grateful for YouTube. I really am, to be able to create and enjoy and do what I love to do inside my home. Really, inside my home and at my own convenience, which is amazing. So yes, so I cut my finger the other day. I was slicing chicken up in the morning for Bill for his lunches, and I was making a lunch dinner for him. And as I just sliced my finger like it was the chicken. I don't know what I was thinking, where my head was, but anyway, right on the tip of my finger here, like on the tip, and it's like on the side, and so like I cut a piece of finger literally off. It was like hanging there. So it's been bleeding on and off. So Billy wrapped it in this thing today before, and so it's nice and tight, and hopefully it'll heal up and start healing, because it's still bleeding for like 3 days. It's not like gushing blood. It's bleeding, but it's not like gushing blood. So I don't think I need stitches, but it's just gonna take a couple of days to close up or whatever. So anyway, it hurts. It like throbs a little bit. So, you know. Yesterday I didn't feel good. I don't know what it was. If it was something I ate, if it was just being tired. I think I was maybe just run down and physically and emotionally tired, and I just couldn't cook dinner I think I did, I did make dinner. I made a little piece of steak for myself because it was only me. And I made a little baked potato, and I tell you, I ate a little piece of it, and that was it. Actually, the steak that I didn't eat last night because I couldn't eat it all, I felt nauseous. I just didn't feel great. So today for lunch, I had that. I had the rest of my steak, and it was absolutely delicious. And it was cooked rare. I like my steak rare anyway, so it was cooked rare. So when I just heated it up in the microwave for a couple of minutes, like a minute today, not even, and it's perfect. I like my steak. Like, it doesn't have to be burning hot. It could be like even room temperature. I like it like that. So anyway, that's what I had I had it for lunch. It was delicious, and I definitely feel better today. I don't feel as tired. I feel better, but my finger throbs a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. I cut myself, so, yeah. I could be very dangerous in the kitchen. I really like driving. I have to be focused and be paying attention, because if I'm not, you know, bad things can happen, I'm telling you. So, night driving is bad for me anymore. I really can't drive. I mean, I can drive at night, I can, but it's a little bit more difficult, and I feel a little off when I'm driving at night, so I don't really drive at night that much. So, you know, unfortunately, guys, when you get older, these are the things that you used to go worry about with your own parents, like, you know. So it's like now we're becoming part of that age, and it's not fun. It's not fun. Like I was watching some Facebook things about, if I was a Days of Our Lives fan, and John Black, who he played John Black, Drake Hodgson, died of pancreatic cancer. And I was watching it, and I was watching something else, and I don't know if you know Days of Our Lives, but if you heard of it, Bo and Hope, and you know, the whole era of Bo and Hope on NBC on Days of Our Lives. Anyway, they were a romantic couple and all that. Well, they had Peter Reckell, who plays Bo, on Facebook. And there was a picture of him, and it was talking about his house and everything, and it said he was 60 years old, and I said to myself, what? No. Peter Reckell is not 60 years old. And then I said to myself, oh my God, Linda, what are you, nuts? Of course he's 60 years old. You're almost 60 years old. You watched him. He was the same age you are when you watched him. Of course. And I'm like, oh my God. You know, you forget that, oh my God, I'm the same age as these people. Like, they're not older than me. They're the same age as me. Guys, it's a hard realization when you come to that. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm not talking to the choir. Everybody comes to that realization, like, oh my God, I'm actually the same age as those people are that I thought were old. You know? Ah, Lord in heaven, give me the strength. Anyway, I'm grateful. You know, when I became 30, I was depressed. When I became 40, I was really depressed. And after that, I realized, you know what? What's the alternative? If I don't have a 40th birthday, what's the alternative? And I realized that right then and there that, my God, Linda, stop. Be grateful. Be thankful that you made it to 40. Be thankful that you made it to where you are, and be grateful. And now that's how I think about it. Now I think about it like that. I'm grateful for a birthday. I'm grateful. I really am. But it's still, I'd rather be 20. But who wouldn't? Who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't? So, yeah. Anyway, life's short. Enjoy it. Have that piece of cake. Have that piece of pie. Take that trip. Just live it. Because nobody's promised tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. That's that Megan Trainor song. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. In the blink of an eye. I will give anything. The truth is you never know. So I kiss you longer, babe. Any chance that I can. Do. Love and no regrets. Alright. So this meal right here takes a lot of garlic, a lot of butter, and a lot of pasta. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, we're gonna have bread. We're gonna have my Italian bread. It's so good, guys. I've been eating it. It's so delicious. After tonight, whatever we have left over, I'm gonna slice it, put it in the freezer, so this way I have it. I gotta ask them if they want, I'm gonna take a poll and see if they want garlic bread or they want just bread and butter. I'll be right back. All right, so the garlic's cut up. Let me get the bread out. I can do the bread while I'm sauteing everything else. So what I have is, now I like listen, I like a crunchy, piece of bread. When I toast, my garlic bread, I like to have a little crunch to it. My Italian bread. This bread is French bread. Now it's definitely delicious. It's delicious. It's Italian, it's Italian French bread. It's really, really good. And so, but it didn't come out as brown, I think, as I would have liked it to. But I just think that that's the type of bread it is. It's not like the hard Italian bread. It's French bread. So it's a little bit different. It's a softer type of bread. So this morning I toasted it and put some butter and jelly on it. And it toasted really nice. But next time when I toast this, I'm going to put it on the air fryer because I like a crispier type of... When you crunch on the toast, I almost like it burnt. I like that texture. This, even though I toasted it in the toaster, it didn't come out like that. It was still a little bit soft, which is good in a way. So but it's delicious. It's delicious without even toasting it with butter. Oh, it's so freaking good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make garlic bread out of this, out of some of it, and the other I'm gonna leave raw because we don't need all that bread. So I'll make garlic bread out of this and probably a piece of this. But let's get the sauce started first because this way this can all be ready when I'm ready to do the other stuff. So this doesn't take long at all though. This really doesn't. So I'm going to cover this pot because the pasta water, I want it to come up to a boil. So let me find the top. This pot set, guys, is so nice. It comes with a steamer. I don't know if I told you that. It comes with a steamer. I'm not a big steamer person. I steam in the microwave, and stuff like that. But I will buy more fresh vegetables and try and steam them. Now that I got a beautiful steamer, it's really nice. It's very, very simple. It's really, really, really nice. So I'll show it to you. I have a steamer. I have two. There's 3 frying pans. One big pasta pot, and then it comes with. It came with. I'll show you. It came with a smaller pot. Yeah, and a couple of the covers fit one pot, like the yellow pots. A couple of the covers fit, which is really, really nice, which is a nice feature. Very thankful. This isn't the top. That's not the top. Very grateful, very thankful. I know there's a top to this. Where's the top to this? How is that not this? No, wait, this is the top. Oh, that is the top. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. All right, so this is heating up. Let's get the olive oil. We use a little bit of olive oil for this and a little bit of butter. Okay? It has a butter sauce in it, like I told you guys. I'm telling you, if you've never tried this, if you don't have ShopRite, this is a bowl in the basket. Well, it's not a bowl in the basket brand. It's not a ShopRite brand. This is Pier Gourmet. Pier 33 Gourmet. If you have it in your store, and if you're a mussel eater, listen, we make our mussels from fresh, from the bag at the seafood department in the food store, whatever. You got the bag, I rinse them, I wash them, I fry them up in olive oil and garlic, and I let them cook a long time in the marinara or in butter and garlic sauce. Okay, I make my fresh own mussels. We tried these one night, me and Billy, because they were on sale. They're amazing. They're just like you made them from the fresh. I'm not even kidding, and I'm not just saying that. They're tender, they're delicious, and the sauce is amazing. If you're a single person, if you've got 3 people in your family, like we're doing 4 right now, you could buy 3 or 4 of these guys. They're always on sale. Even when they're not on sale, they're like $5.99 or $4.99. They're not expensive at all. And I would say I usually make 2 for me and Billy. I'm making tonight. I'm making 3 because there's 4 of us, and this will be plenty. I'm adding also some shrimp to it just to bulk it up a little bit. But it's delicious. If you like mussels, buy a box for yourself. They're so reasonable, and you will love them. I'm not even kidding. Pier 33 Gourmet, fully cooked mussels. Okay, so they don't have to cook long. All you have to do is wait for the sauce to cook. You can add more butter, you can add a little bit of wine sauce, you can add whatever. It's all, you keep it frozen until you're going to use it. Okay, then you cut it with the scissor, and I'm going to show you what I do. I've showed this before. This is not the first time I made these. I've made these before. Okay, let me put some butter in there, and let me put the garlic in. I don't want the garlic to burn, so I'm only going to leave it in there a second. But I want the garlic to get a little bit, let me put you over here. I want the garlic to get a little bit toasty. Let's turn this off so you guys can see, okay? All right, let's do this. If you don't like fresh garlic, use garlic powder. If you don't like garlic powder, you can use minced garlic, like the dried minced garlic. If you want a little bit of garlic flavor, you can do that. If you're not big on garlic, you can use a little bit. Use as much as you want and as your family likes. You know? What?
If you're not big on garlic, we can't be friends.
Billy said, if you're not big on garlic, we can't be friends. It's true, guys. We just love it. We love it. So good. All right, so let's get started. So this is just, as soon as you smell it, you're ready, because you don't want it to burn. You want it to cook quick for a couple of minutes, like a minute, and then you want to get it moving and shaking. Yeah, this is perfect. So now, doesn't have a lot in this one, but this has a little bit of butter sauce left in it. So I will put water in there when I get everything in, and that will get the rest of the sauce out. This, like I told you, this is the white wine sauce. So the other one I use is the butter one, and that has a lot of butter left in the bag. This one doesn't have a lot of residual, but it still has juice left in it. So you got to utilize every flavor. I also do put a little bouillon, chicken bouillon in here. It just gives it a little bit of a flavor, only a little. It really does help, guys. It really, really does kick it up a notch. It kicks it up a notch. Like Emeril Lagasse would say. He's getting old, Emeril. We're all getting old. We're all getting old.
I'm not getting old, I am old.
We are old, guys. Scary. Oh, it's scary. Live your life. Live it. Live it to the fullest. All right, let's put some water in each one of these bags. I'll show you. Now, just a drop. You don't put a lot. Okay, because you don't want to, whatever. But you just put a little bit of water in here so you can get out all that. There's still some more in here, so I'm going to do it again. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss any of the flavor. Any of the flavor. Now that's okay that I'm adding the water because this is all going to be, a sauce anyway. So it doesn't matter. You're not diluting anything. Okay. You're not. Alright, wooden with this or whatever. So I'm just gonna get back here, muscle. You ain't going nowhere, buddy. You ain't going nowhere. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cover this for a couple of minutes just to let all that melt. I should have done the shrimp. I forgot to put the shrimp in first. I wanted to saute it a little bit, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna have to add the shrimp in at the end, and that's okay. That's alright. That's okay, because we're going to love it anyway. Alright, yeah. So let's just let that come up to a boil. Then we'll get the sauce, the extra little sauce that I put in there going. And then the pasta water is just about boiling. Sorry. This is going to be a quick dinner. It's going to be pretty quick. I just got to get the Italian bread going. So excited that I made my own freaking bread. I'm so excited. Next thing I want to do is I want to do this flavored bread, like this olive bread or whatever. I want to also make rolls, and I'm gonna make sandwich bread. I want to try sandwich bread. That's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna look in my diabetic book and see if there's I didn't see there was a sandwich bread. I don't think there's a sandwich bread in that recipe, but I can look. Otherwise, I could find some somewhere else. But anyway, those are my plans. I got a lot of plans for October, for November, for December, for January. This is a very busy time. I love it. I thrive off of it. And I need to remember to take a little time off here and there because I push myself to the limit and I get a little tired, Because I am human. All right, so let's, let me rinse this off. Because I'm going to do the Italian, the garlic bread on here. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this bread right here. I'll slice it up, or I'll just leave it like this and put it in the freezer after I'm done with this. Shrimps right here. This is all dry so I can make the bread. Now, how I make my garlic bread, guys, I never really put fresh garlic on it, fresh minced garlic or the garlic because my family always felt like it was a little too strong. You can use a little bit. You don't have to use a lot and it'll be good. But a lot of times I just use garlic powder. If I actually see my minced garlic here, which I couldn't find it the other day, it's here in this refrigerator, but I straightened out the refrigerator this morning a little bit. I emptied it out a little bit, but I don't know where the garlic is. Let me see if I see it. If it's right here, I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna use it tonight. And I really wanna use it, so I hope it's right in my face. Let's see. Oh, where is the garlic? Where could you be? Here are the pickles and the olives, but I don't see the garlicky. Where's my minced garlic? Where did it go? Oh, guys, I'm so worried about the Florida hurricane. I have friends and family down there, and I'm so afraid for them. This is not, listen, I lived in Florida for 7 years, over 7 years. And I swear to God, in the 7 years we lived there, we did not have a hurricane. We had things that were very close, like a couple of really bad, like tropical storms and stuff like that, but never any category hurricanes, never ones that damaged or anything. Windstorms, yeah. Every day in Florida, every day in the summer, especially that you live in Florida, there's a thunderstorm in the afternoon. Always, always, always. You always could count on that. But we were so lucky the 7 years we lived there, never had a hurricane. They are the specific area that I lived. They had Helene, which damaged so much stuff. They're still picking up from that, still debris from that. Now this friggin' other thing, Milton's coming. That's supposed to be worse than Helene. My friends, I'm so worried about them. God, please, please, please say a prayer. Everybody say a prayer for this thing to just dwindle down. Please, God, please, okay? God, I trust you. I trust that you're gonna keep all my family and friends safe and everybody safe in this world with this these natural disasters are just, they're so frustrating because you can't do anything about them. Now, you really, really can't, and that's the scary thing. I don't understand how garlic just disappears. Do you? Because I don't. I don't understand it. It must be back here. It has to be. Did somebody take my garlic? I'm just talking to myself. Nobody's answering me. Maybe it's on top here, guys. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Let it be. Let it be, Belle. Can you help me? I can't find the minced garlic.
Didn't you find it the other day?
No, I never freaking found it, and I can't find it. Right now. I trained it all up. I emptied it out. I don't see it here. And it was a big, I got that big jar.
Big jar?
Maybe I put it down here. Did I put it down here? A lot of times that happens. A lot of times that does happen. But I put jars or something down here because I want to put it someplace. Like sour cream is right here. I have sour cream in here, but there's no garlic in here. There's no garlic.
All right, let me look, honey. Don't put that back. Let me look. Let me look.
All right, the husband's gonna look, guys. Let's check out this,
The
the hubby. Let's see how this is doing, because I don't want this to be overcooked or anything, All right, this is good.
broccoli, cauliflower.
Alexa, stop. I know, I have plans for all that stuff. I have this whole week I have plans. All right, I'm really annoyed now that I can't fry up my shrimp, guys. I'm annoyed, so I might do it in another pan. I hate to do that, but what am I gonna do? All right, just give me a second. I'll be back. I don't know what happened to the garlic. I don't know. I know I didn't use it and get rid of it. It was a full thing of garlic.
Bought it?
Yes, I used it. I used it just the other day. Because what I do is when I use it, I take the spoon and I take the sometimes I take the water out. Remember I was talking about the water in the garlic, that you could just take the water from the garlic jars, from the minced garlic, and use that as flavoring instead of putting the garlic in itself. I hope I didn't put it in the cabinet or something, because that's something that I would do. I get so crazy and flustered sometimes that I put stuff in the refrigerator that needs to go in the freezer.
There.
Oh, there it is. Where was it? Where was it?
Right here in the basket.
In the basket. See, in the basket I put it.
Can you remember that next time, please?
I'm telling you, that's what, it was in the basket.
Oh. Oh. That's all right, I don't need
All
it
right.
back.
Sorry, thank you, Bill. All right, so let's get, can you put, I can't reach this friggin' thing up here, so next time you come over here.
What now, Len?
This up there.
Damn, grow some legs.
I'll grow some legs. All right. Let's do the butter. All right, so what we're gonna do is we want this butter softened. We don't want it melted. I always tend to melt it, but the water's starting to boil. Wait a minute now. I have to do something with this. Alright, I'm gonna push this aside right now for a minute or two. This is what I'm gonna do, guys. Watch this. Watch this, people. Let me get the other frying pan. This is what I didn't want to do, but I'm gonna do it. Because, let's lower this. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in this because I want the shrimp to have a little bit of that kind of flavor. I don't want them to just be boiled. I don't. Whatever, you know what I mean? Bill,
What?
all right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the shrimp in here with some minced garlic, okay? Just to fry it, just to saute it a couple of minutes. Now, it's not going to saute that long because it is frozen. So that's going to be an issue too. It's not going to come like, you know, because there's going to be some condensation from it. But for a couple of minutes it will. Now this is the best shrimp. I'm not even kidding. It's so reasonable. It's like $20-something. It's 3 pounds of shrimp, peeled, deveined with the tail off. I buy this for the holidays. I buy it. It sits in my freezer for 3 months. We eat off of it. It's a really good buy and it's delicious. Okay, if you like shrimp. Shrimp is not unaffordable anymore, guys. I hope you know that. You can buy it at Walmart. You can get it even at the Dollar Tree, and it's not bad. And even the ones at Walmart are good. It's not like you're buying shitty shrimp. You're not. You're buying good. It's good shrimp. I buy them you can buy them at the food stores. They always have sales. Shrimp used to be unaffordable. It's not unaffordable anymore. All right, we're big shrimp eaters, so I'm going to do a nice amount because we like it. All right, so I'm going to hire this just a little bit. Let's put some garlic in it before it turns to all water. Let's put a little bit of garlic in there, and I'm going to put a little bit of the water. This is water in here. It's not olive oil. So yeah. So I'm going to let this defrost a little bit. It'll fry up a little bit in here, and once a little bit of the water comes out, I will drain some of it in here. I'll put it in here, and this way it will be it can fry up just a little bit. I should have defrosted the shrimp earlier, but you know the way things go. You know the way it goes. All right. I'm just going to use this top to put on it right now instead of getting the other pot. I wonder now this top doesn't get hot. That's really, really nice. See my finger, Billy? I told you Billy wrapped it up, right? Yeah. This doesn't get hot. I like that. Bill, the top of the stainless steel pot, the handle doesn't get hot.
Really?
That's really nice. You would think that because it was silver, you know, it would But metal or whatever, it's not. It's stainless steel, and it doesn't get hot. It's nice and cool, which is so, so, so great. These don't get hot. Over at the ends they do for some reason, but not in the middle. The middle doesn't get hot. But yeah. All right, so this is boiling. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to it because I think it's gonna be there for a little while longer because I have to do the bread. Everything's almost ready though. I mean, we'll be eating in about 20 minutes. So, which is perfect because tonight is Bible study, 8 o'clock. Tonight, usually I stay in the living room because I like to sit at the table and stuff. And but the dogs lately have just been, man.
No, I took it out.
The dogs have been driving me crazy, like really just interrupting, barking, and just wanting to go out and
Those muscles done.
yeah, and doing a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna go in my room tonight and
Well,
have
I
peace
haven't
and
been home.
quiet.
I'll be home.
Yeah, Billy hasn't been home. Billy actually his work schedule went back to the other schedule this week. So he used to work Monday. Ugh, I'm confused.
Monday night.
He used to work what?
I used to work Monday night.
He used to work Monday. He used to go in early and work all night Monday. You know, come home 8, 9, 10 o'clock.
What are you
And-
talking about?
What are you talking about?
My schedule now or my old schedule?
No, your schedule used to work.
I was off on Monday, I worked Tuesday.
Right, he used to work Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Now he works Monday
Evening,
evening,
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday, and he's off Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's different. So anyway, so this week he started that. So it's Tuesday, so he's home. So the dogs will be taken care of, whatever, or, you know, whatever. So yeah, so that's what the story is with that. But anyway, so it's perfect timing because everything will be ready. Let the shrimp cook a minute or two, and then because I don't want to overcook the shrimp, guys. The shrimp will overcook very, very quickly, so the shrimp does not stay in here long, which is nice in a way here because this way I'll be able to get the juices and put it in this pan because whatever sauce that you accumulate from the seafood is perfect because you want all that sauce. Like you want that juice in there. That's what makes it so delicious, in my opinion. And we love it. We love the more sauce, the more the better. So this is almost ready. So I'm just gonna let this fry up for a minute. Okay, let this fry up for a minute and get nice and little toasty, and then I'm gonna put it right into here and then cook that the rest of the way. In the meantime, guys, let's get the bread ready, okay? Let's get the bread ready. Where is the bread bun? All right. So I got butter. I'm gonna soften this butter up. I just need to soften it, not cook it. But I have to do that. I have to sit over here with it. If I don't, I'm going to make a mistake. So you just gotta, it's not frozen, it was just from the refrigerator, so I need it soft. So I'm just gonna put it on like 10-second intervals so it doesn't, you know. As soon as I do get this butter ready together, I'm gonna put the pasta in because the pasta will cook as long as, the pasta will take as long as the whole sauce will take. And the bread, you know what I mean? Yep, perfect. No more, it's gonna be soupy soup. I don't mind it being a little bit soft, but I like it on the soft side, not the watery side. But like usual, Linda always does it like that. All right, the shrimp, I can smell it. The shrimp. There we go, guys. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Does that look freaking yummy? Where is let's put some parsley. I'm gonna put some basil. Woo! Slow down, Linda, slow down. And some Italian seasoning. I'm gonna salt the shrimp just a little bit. Because like I told you, I'm putting in some bouillon. All right, so that's perfect, guys. Look at that. That's how I wanted the shrimp to be. Okay? Nice and yummy and delicious. I'm gonna add it to this pot. Let's put this back on here. Now, Okay, let's add this to this. Now you see all this stuff in here? Look at that. That is all flavor. Flavor. We're gonna put some water in here so we can make a little bit of a, get all the stuff that's in here off of the side, the garlic, because that's all flavor too, guys. You gotta realize all this stuff in here is flavor. Now, since I'm putting some bouillon in here, I have this water. I'm gonna put a little bit of bouillon, and I go very lightly on the bouillon, maybe a teaspoon, and then I taste it. Oh shit! Then I taste it and see if it's too salty. If it's too salty, I mean it definitely won't be too salty. It might need a little bit more, but I don't put that much, and I don't salt the whole meal until I put the bouillon in, because I don't want it to be salted, because I've done that before. And somebody told me, I used to use lemon juice, and I was always talking about that they say to put citrus in it if you salt something too much, but I always find that I have to put a lot of citrus and it doesn't really do the job. She told me to put a potato in it and it'll soak up the salt. Never knew that. Thank you so much for that advice. I think I'm not going to say her name because I might get it wrong and I don't want to say something wrong, but whoever, you know who you were, thank you for that advice. Thank you. Love it. All right. Okay, so you see all that, guys? That's all flavor. Now I'm going to let this saute. I'm not going to cover it because I don't want the shrimp to boil over. I'm going to let this come to like a simmer on a high flame. All right, and then we'll taste the salt, the sauce. We'll see if it needs anything else. We'll see what needs to be done. We're gonna put the water, the linguine in. Now I gotta figure out how much linguine to make because I always make too much pasta, guys. I always make it, and I know that I'm not the only one because a lot of people do it. But anyway, I'm gonna be making a little bit extra because Billy's gonna take it for work on Wednesday. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Thursday. He's gonna take it to work on Thursday. Let me just make sure that Darren is gonna eat. Darren is gonna eat the linguine because he could be a little picky too. He usually doesn't like. Let's see. Everybody has their own shit, their own stuff. Is Darren gonna eat the linguine? I'm making linguine with it. Now there's 4 of us eating, and we like this. So that's just gonna tell you what the story is. I need an answer. Okay. Perfect. I didn't salt the water, so I'm going to put a little bit of salt, not a lot, because, again, we have the bouillon. Bouillon, guys, could be very dangerous. Not kidding. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. All right, let's put this in. This will take, Alexa. It only takes 8 minutes. I thought it took a lot longer than that. That's good, 8 minutes from linguine. I thought it was longer. What?
You want those gel pens again?
Yeah. Wow, this says, why does this say, wait a minute. Come on, where the heck is it? Come on, people. Sure, cook it 10% more al dente. We're going to cook the pasta for 8 minutes straight. Really? 8 minutes? This says 10 to 11 minutes. It's the same freaking thing. It's linguine. Huh. All right, I'll put this one in. Alexa, set the timer for 2 minutes.
Good evening, Linda. 2 minutes, starting now.
In 2 minutes, I'll put this in. Because these only take 8 minutes. Ooh, guys, it smells so good. So good. Give it a little mixy mix. And like I said, you cook the shrimp as least of a time as possible, so this way the shrimp doesn't overcook. Because there's nothing worse than rubbery shrimp. The whole meal to me would be ruined. I mean, not the whole meal because you had the mussels, but you could also overcook mussels, guys, too. All right, let's put this in there. We don't eat a lot of garlic bread. Like, everybody has usually 1 or 2 pieces. So I'm not going to go overboard. I'm not going to make a lot, but I am going to make enough. I think we need. All right, yeah. That should be good. All right, so we got the butter. Like I said, I am going to put a little bit of this in. A little bit of this, a little bit of garlic powder. See, there's the juice in here, which is what makes it. So like I said, if you're not a big garlic person, but you like the garlic flavor, just use the sauce. Just use the juice. You don't have to use the minced garlic. You can just use the water because it's flavored completely garlic. All right, let's mix this up, and the other pasta is going to be ready to go in any second. All right, so we got the garlic in there, guys. Garlic powder. Alexa, stop. So let's put the rest of this pasta in. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Spilling pasta all over the house. Ah, Linda. All right. I'll let that cook down a second. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. Did she say okay?
Second timer, 10 minutes,
Okay, see?
starting now.
Alexa is sleeping on the job.
On
Get it?
Wikipedia.org. Sleeping while on duty or sleeping on the job.
Alexa, stop. She's such a knucklehead. All right. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna put this right in the toaster oven, and that toaster oven cooks like, you know. I might just make this part right here. I think this is gonna be funny. I really do, honestly. Honestly. Yeah, guys. I made this bread. It was from out of the I showed you guys out of the book, out of the diabetic book, and it where's the other book? Oh, and it was really easy. It really was, and I go for all those 2 ingredient, 3 ingredient breads. I don't really like to knead. I like things that I can make right out of my KitchenAid. Now I want to take a little bit of this bread out only because I like it a little bit thinner, and it's also good if you are a diabetic to take out some of the filling because it's less carbs, you know. Just got to be careful you don't rip it. Sometimes I rip it to the bottom and then it's, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But I have more, so I can always make more. See how it's coming apart? And this is what I mean. See, you have to do this. I have to do this now. I have to. That's just me. Don't judge me. So this would be 1, 2, 3. I think that'd be enough. All right, we got to work on the mussels because we can't let them overcook or anything. Let's taste this sauce and see if this sauce is ready, and then we'll get back to the bread. Let's see if it's got a flavor. Because like I said, I don't want the shrimp overcooking. I'm shutting it for a minute. I can't have overcooked shrimp. I just can't. Taste your food, guys. If you want to know how it tastes, if somebody asks you how it tastes, how can you say yes if you don't know? Right? How can you say it's good, I'm saying? How could you say how it is if you don't know? God, Linda. Oh. Okay. It's very good. It tastes very, very seafoody, but it needs some more flavors. Definitely needs some more basil. The seafood flavor is so good. I'm not going to put more bouillon. I'm just going to put a little bit of salt because it definitely needs a little something, but I'm not putting any more bouillon in here. I don't know if I put pepper, so here's the pepper. I'm going to put a little bit of onion powder. This is garlic. Let's put a little bit of onion. And if I'm not mistaken, the last time I did mine. I always do. I think I always put a little bit of Old Bay in it. If I can find it, it's usually supposed to be right here, but you know, Old Bay. I'm not gonna go searching really long for you. So if you're here, please show yourself. Old Bay, Old Bay, Old Bay. Is that it? No, that's taco seasoning. I might have put it in the bottom, on the bottom, because I wanted it to be around, and I bet you it is in here. No, that's chopped onion. Oh, where are you, Old Bay? Did I leave you in the bottom? Now, I would normally put a little not normally, but I used to always put, especially when I made my mussels, I would put a little crushed red pepper in the pot itself, but I'm not going to do that. I usually put it on my own thing. I don't know where it is. It's not here. Nope, not here. So forget the Old Bay. I shut this off already. We're going to check that pasta. We're going to actually, I'm going to give it another mix to make sure it's not sticking. The linguine. And we got to get the bread in. The bread's literally going to take 2 minutes. So, right, even if the pasta's done, I'll put the bread in. I'll put it in before that, but I'll put the bread in and it'll be perfect timing. All right. Let me get the bread moving and shaking. All right, so I took, now this bread, like I said, it's kind of, what's the word? Delicate. So you got to be a little bit careful with it. It is a softer bread. So it is like almost falling apart a little bit. So I got to be a little bit careful. All right, so did I put all the seasonings in here, guys? Did I? I don't remember. Yeah, there's garlic. I didn't put any other seasonings in. I have to put, let's put a little salt and pepper. Okay, a little salt and pepper. I definitely put paprika in it and on top of it. This is basil. I'll do basil. I'm going to put a little bit of paprika. And a little bit of paprika. And a little bit of parsley. And a little bit of Italian seasoning. All right. You give it a little mix. You can put grated parm in here, whatever you want. All right, let's use the other thing for this. Let me get it. Alright guys, just spread it out. Make sure you try to get the ends as best as possible. sides, the ends, yummo. And if you want to add some mozzarella to see how it's breaking, great. If you want to add some grated parm to this, some mozzarella, whatever you want to add. So freaking yummy. Make sure you get the whole thing buttered. It is, like I said, it's a very soft bread, which is fine. You could, heat it up in the oven like in tin foil if you just want to warm it. You could toast it in your air fryer. You could toast it in your in your oven, whatever you want to do in your toaster. That's how I did it, and it came out delicious. It really did. Definitely, I would want it crunchier, but that's just a preference, a personal preference. You know what I mean? All right, let's get the pan. Where's the pan? Okay. All right, I'm just gonna stick it right on the rack, guys, in there. Right on the rack. I'm gonna put a little bit of paprika on top, guys, just a little bit. And like I said, I'm not making an overly amount. It's only us. Frankie's not here, so it's just us. So it's definitely less. I'm gonna put it on bake for not even 10 minutes on over 400 and let it cook. And by that time, Alexa, how much longer on the timer the pasta's gonna be done?
You don't have a pasta timer.
What? Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have two timers. A 10-minute timer with about 20 seconds left and a 10-minute timer with about 50 seconds left.
You're crazy, this lady. All right, so this is gonna be done in a minute. I'll be right back. Guys, look at the bread. I put it on toast a couple of times and it's perfect. This bread, like no matter what I do, I even put it on air fry, is not gonna be like a crispy bread, but that's okay. Look at that. It looks absolutely delicious. I almost lost this piece. I almost had a panic attack. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I want to live a long, healthy, happy life. But I am never, ever, ever in my life giving up bread. And I don't care what happens. I'm not. I'm sorry. Maybe that's selfish of me, but it's just the way I want to be. Oh my gosh, so good. Woo!
Linda.
My daughter's so crazy.
Where is
She
the
thinks
ice
I'm
cream?
crazy.
Where is it?
I'm gonna strain the pasta. It's right there. Sharon put it somewhere. All right, guys. So here is my plate. It's delicious, guys. The sauce came out a little bit thinner than I would have liked because I added a little bit too much pasta water to it. Because like I said, we like it saucy and it didn't have time to like kind of boil and get a little bit thicker. But it's very good. It's very delicious. Needs a little salt. So because I lack on the salt now. I don't go crazy on the salt because of our situation and everything. It's just better for all of us. And whoever wants to add a little bit more salt can do that. So that's what I do. But anyway, this is our meal for tonight on Tuesday, guys. Monday with what's today?
Today's Tuesday.
No, today's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, I keep forgetting because I'm off tomorrow.
Yes, today's Tuesday.
So I
Thank
keep
you. I knew I
thinking
wasn't.
tomorrow.
I mean, I know I'm going a little crazy, but I'm not
Oh
going
my God,
that
I thought
crazy.
it was Monday all day. Actually, I thought it was Sunday all day.
Today's
I'm all
Tuesday,
kinda
guys.
bonkers.
Anyway, delicious meal for Tuesday.
Right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And hit the subscribers button because when you subscribe, you really help my channel grow. Guys, get ready for the end of the week. It is Fall Food Friday. I'm very excited. And also, I'm not going to write this in stone, but probably tomorrow I'm going to upload my Croctober episode for this week. Okay, so either definitely tomorrow or definitely what's tomorrow? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So look forward to that, guys. This is a busy month, so I just got to keep my energy up and keep on going. I love doing this, guys, for you. I'll see you on the next one. Love you. Bye.